I'm Captain Chris Myers, Orlando Fly Casting Lessons. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about where to put your elbow when you're making a fly cast. So a lot of people, when they start off fly casting, they really don't know what to do with their elbow, and when they start making a few mistakes, pretty soon the elbow ends up by their ear, which makes your arm extremely tired, and fly casting not all that fun. I'm going to show you what I do for elbow placement and how that works throughout my cast. There are a lot of different casting styles. Everyone has a little bit different way they use their elbow when they're making a proper fly cast. I'm going to show you what works for me, and maybe you can take that and apply that to your personal style. Since there are a lot of different fly casting styles, you'll see varying elbow movements throughout these styles. I'm going to show you what works best for me, but no matter what style people are using, the tip of the rod, in order to create a nice casting loop, will be doing the same thing. And that is going back and forth in a straight line. Throughout my stroke, you will see my elbow move back and forth as my hand moves back and forth with the rod. So for a short cast, I may only move my elbow and hand in a very short way. I'm only throwing 20 feet of line or so. My hand moves short distance, so does my elbow. As the amount of line begins to increase, if I'm throwing 35 feet of line, now my elbow moves a little farther. If I'm throwing 50 or 60 feet of line, my elbow will slide way back here, slides way out here. The longer distance my hand moves, the more the elbow is going to move. The important factor is, you'll notice my elbow is down here close to my side. It stays about the same level. What I do not want to do is get my elbow up here near my chin. Once I do that, now the straight line that I can make is much, much shorter. So I can only make a straight line from here to here when I'm up there, and then I start having to go in a curve. Down here I can go straight, in a very long line. A lot of anglers, you can see with their elbow up over their head. Normally, because their back cast is hitting the ground and the elbow is up over the head, and then I have no ability at all to move that rod tip in a straight line. Keeping my elbow low will help me be able to make long straight lines, and it's a lot more comfortable. Let's see what that looks like in actual practice. The very first stroke, as I lift this off the water, my elbow comes up because I need to lift this tip up, pointing away from me to try to get my line off the water. As soon as I do that, up, my elbow can come back down and relax. And as I make my false cast, my elbow is close enough to my side that if I had a towel folded up there, I would easily be able to hold that in there. Not pinching it in and rotating around with my elbow pinched in one spot, but my elbow remains close to my side throughout the stroke. That's where I put my elbow when I cast. I recommend you give that a try if you're having any challenges with your fishing cast. Any other issues you find are making your cast struggle, check them out in my Common Fly Casting Problems playlist.